Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well because I am. And today's video, I would love to talk about why I have no friends and why you may not have no friends. The reason is not because of ataxia. The reason is way bigger because you have a purpose. Your purpose is way bigger than all of that. So growing up, I never had a lot of friends. I was never the popular one. I often found myself trying to fit in, even changing myself so that I would be accepted. All throughout elementary, middle school, and high school. I was not loving myself. I was not giving myself the attention and the care that I deserve. Even when I got out of high school, about 2 years, it took me a while to really tune into myself and give myself the proper care and attention that I deserved. So my whole life, I worked at 3 jobs. My first job, I worked at a restaurant as a host. And my second job, I worked at Home Depot. And then my third job, I worked at Planet Fitness. My first job, I was not diagnosed with ataxia, but my 2 last jobs, I was diagnosed. And working there, it was fine. Ataxia is not the reason. I ended up quitting all 3 of my jobs because of a bigger reason. I didn't quite understand then, but now I do. I understand that working is not for me and it's not for everybody. If you've been fired or you can't get a job because of your ataxia, don't feel discouraged. Your purpose on this earth is way bigger. That's what I realized. That's why I ended up quitting my last job. And I think that's why I quit my first 2 jobs, is because I didn't like it and I just didn't know how to put it into words, because I knew that everybody was working and I felt like I needed to work to be successful or to get by in this lifetime. So, and the same goes with school. After my senior year in high school, I told myself that I'm not going to college because I knew that wasn't for me and I didn't want to put myself in that position, because my senior year, it was rough for me. But all of you guys have a purpose. Everybody has a purpose on this earth, and everybody's purpose is different. So if you're not in school, you're not in college, or you're not working, don't feel discouraged, because society has directed our life basically and told everyone that we need, after we graduate, we need college to be successful and then get a job and work for the rest of our lives. But for me, I didn't want to do that. I ended up watching, after high school, and it took about 2 years, ended up watching videos and understanding that I wasn't the only one who was having these thoughts about life. So everybody does have a purpose, and everybody's purpose is bigger. It's bigger than just waking up, going to school, or going to work, or even if you have a disability or you have ataxia. Your purpose is way bigger. Um, for a long time, for me, um, when I was diagnosed with ataxia, I felt like I have no purpose. I felt like I need to find a job that I like and that I can do that works well with my ataxia. Um, but my last job, I was working at a computer and I was typing, I was using a mouse, I was on a computer, and there was customers and members all in my face. They were seeing me twitch. They were like, I probably they was thinking like, what's going on with her? What's wrong with her? But I really didn't pay that no mind. Speaking of that, my neck and my back would be sore because of the constant twitching and trying to hold myself still so that I wouldn't twitch. And I that's another thing. I said I'm not gonna work here no more because it's not worth it. It's not worth me being in pain. It's not worth me not sleeping at night. Um, it's not worth none of that. So, like I said, everybody's purpose is way bigger on this earth, and I had to watch videos and understand that I'm not the only one who is having these thoughts about working or going to school, because our purpose is way bigger. We didn't come here to do that, regardless if you have a disease or a disability or whatever you have. Ataxia does not define you, and whatever disability you have, that does not define you neither. So, like I said, everybody has a purpose, and everybody's purpose is different, and it's up to you to find your purpose. After watching videos and understanding that everything that we ever need is within us, and it's not out here in the physical external world. So I began to meditate, and that gave me a new self-love that I never experienced, never. And I realized that is all I need, and once I kept doing that, I got these answers telling me that my purpose is way bigger, and it's okay that if you're not working or you're not going to school, because that is what society has told everyone that we need to do in order to be successful. So, yeah. So I encourage you guys to take time and really question where you are and how you're feeling and what you're doing. Like I said, everybody has a purpose on this earth, and everybody's purpose is different. For me, I felt like my purpose is coming on here and saying what I learned and bringing you guys messages about things that I've learned that really have changed my life. And like I said, it's up to you to find your purpose. I feel like I know that nobody came here to work. Nobody came here to do none of that. We all came here to live our life free, be at peace, be stress-free, always be happy. So, yeah, I encourage you guys to really focus and hear yourself and hear hear what your intuition and your mind is telling you. I understand that we all have these fearful thoughts and negative thoughts, but those thoughts aren't ours. If you understand what I'm saying, um, like I said, we live in a society where basically they had planned our life out and told us that we need to do this, we need to do that to be successful. But our purpose is way bigger, and if you find yourself not being able to fit in or work here or work there or just do this and do that, it's not meant for you, and your purpose is way bigger. It took me a while to understand and realize, and that's the one of the reasons why I quit my last job. That's the reason why I quit all 3 of my jobs, but I didn't quite understand. I didn't know how to put it into words. But now that I'm older and I read books and I started watching more videos that inspire me and serve me, I realized that none of that really matters. None of it. If you're not happy and you're stressed all the time and you're anxious and then you have anxiety and you're worried, just that's not meant for you. It's not. Nobody is supposed to be depressed. Nobody is supposed to be anxious or worried or have anxiety. And I dealt with depression and anxiety my whole entire life. I always was anxious. I always was nervous. And when I got ataxia, that's when it really picked up. And I would always say, no, I don't want to go here. No, I don't want to do that because of my anxiety. But now I really don't deal with anxiety as much as I used to. Meditation, it really took all that away from me. And that's why I encourage you guys to really take the time to love yourself truly and listen to yourself. Like really listen to yourself. And that's what I wasn't doing. I wasn't loving myself truly. I wasn't listening to myself. I was just going here, going there because of what we were told that we need to do. But like I said, I took the time. I focused on myself. I focused how I felt, on how I felt, and I realized that none of it is worth me feeling the way I was feeling. Now I'm more free, I'm more happy. I don't deal with depression, I don't deal with anxiety. I have ataxia, and yeah, I may twitch, I may do whatever, but that's that. And like I said, everybody has a purpose, and I encourage you to find that purpose. And I really encourage you to take the time to listen to yourself and focus on yourself, because none of it really matters. Having friends, having a job. I mean, we were told that we need to work to get money, and we need money to survive. I get that. But when you're really connected with yourself and you have this new kind of self-love and you're happy all the time, the universe will respond to you. The universe will respond to you, and you will get everything you need. You don't have to want for nothing. You don't have to need nothing. You don't have to go and get it, because once the real world is in here, it's not out there, and that's what we were told. The real world is out here, but the real world is in here. Once you're connected and you really know yourself, everything in the outside will come to you. Once you're happy and you have faith and you keep that, it'll all just come to you. And it took me a long time to understand that and have faith and understand. But now I do. And I encourage you guys to really hear what I'm saying and understand that everything is in here. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I will answer you. Please share, please like, please subscribe, and I will be back with more videos and more messages that I have learned, and I really hope that you guys take from this and you guys really hear what I'm saying, because us people with ataxia and any disability, we're all in this together. We're all connected. We all are one. And that's another video that I will come back and explain and give you guys more detail. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay well, stay focused, and stay positive and believe in yourself. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.